Hey everybody. Time to have a normal one, right? Time to have a day where we just play some Factorio. So what am I doing right now? I've got notes, unfortunately. If I have notes, I'm going to the South Factory, but I need to get something first. I need to get some oxygen furnaces, which is do not have any here? What? Really? No, wait, there's smelter. Well, that's unfortunate. Where is oxygen? Oxygen furnace. You are a pile of raw ores, and you just aren't here. Do you need a gas furnace in order to be made? Oh man, that's terrible. Oxygen furnace is oxygen right there. You, in fact, do need gas furnaces. Well, hell. Um, let's just make some and hand feed it, right? Then we'll get some oxygen furnaces. And then we need some better soil extractors for reasons I'm sure no one can intuit. I have to deal with tree seeds again. I am I am cursed. I am laboring under a curse, and I have no idea how I can escape this curse. Everywhere I turn, it's just tree seeds. Always tree seeds. Oh, and you need to have a provider chest, right? You need a green chest. There you go. And then they will also trickle into the south base. So good. It'll make it into the warehouse down here. Alright, soil extractors, which are right over here, right? You used to be able to just see these things, but now things are different now. Especially because I'm just hyped up on energy drink. Where is soil extractor? You are under coal processing, so yes. Where are you, soil extractors? Should you be right here? No. Oh, here you are. Just give me 5, I guess. Yes, yes. Oh, okay. So, let's go take care of business, guys. I forgot to rig up an alarm yesterday. That is also on my notes. So first thing we're going to do is deal with an incursion. That's right, the factory is under threat. And that's over here? No, further south? No, right here. Look at this. Look at these cheeky little guys weaseling their way in by any way. They're trying to take out the nickel mine again. And this is all because of this. And you have... Yeah, wrong logic. Until target. This is modern logic here. Bullets until target has 400, and then don't wait. Alright, you need to be stuck on this. And then... Yeah, it's slowly being loaded, and this will work its way out of the system now. More importantly, these guys will work their way out of my life. And don't wait there. Do wait there. Alright, keep doing that. Oh, I'm going to stay indoors for a second here. It came in at a very weird angle. Well, that's because they had already infiltrated, I guess. This problem is now resolving itself. Good. Alright, next up. Tree seeds. Again tree seeds. There is only one solution. I have proven this by going through every other solution possible. Look at this. This is already clogged. This is already gonna fail. We have to do See, we put tree seeds on this belt, right? And what we need to do is we have to measure. Okay, right here. You're going to measure. We're going to measure tree seeds right there. No, not even. We're going to measure tree seeds right there. And then we're going to plug you into this. And we're going to put you somewhere where you have power. There you go. Tree seeds. Okay, first off, enable. Read belt content. No, don't enable. Read belt contents, hold. Okay. If tree seeds greater than or equal to 3. Less than, just less than. Less than 3, enabled equals 1. And right here, enabled, must be greater than equal to 1. And right now, it is not. Oh, hey, tech happened. So glad that is fixed. So what am I researching? I don't even know. I have totally lost the plot. I can't remember what I was doing or why. Where I'm going. Who I am. Who I need to be. Do I want to do this? I probably want this recipe, right? It's probably better than anything I have right now. Yeah. I should research this. Just for whatever's coming. And now we have to get rid of some of these guys. Because of course we do. This will play out eventually. Am I stuck? Ugh. The days are not treating me well. Okay, so once again we have problems. Once again, comrade, we are made of problem. So we're going to clear this out a little bit. Just a little bit. And in time, perhaps, this will fully vent out. That's a solid maybe, kiddos. It hasn't completely locked up here, so that's our big problem. Our big saving grace. Hold on a second. Lost my notes. So check off Northeast Embassy on South Base is jammed. Too much ammo. Check off Yadal's jammed again in all caps. Going in full crazy man mode. So this is still going to generate tree seeds. They're not getting out right here is the problem. So what we need to do is this. This is still a problem. Don't walk away. We're just going to do an ugly solution here. Because that is all I can manage right now. So what is going on here? It comes... We're loading it back in like that. But that's not really what we want to do. And we're going to do that. Oh no. We're going to tolerate it for the moment. Because we have no choice. Oh, please don't do that, my friend. Use filters. Tree seed. Right there. Pick that guy up. Put those guys. We need you out of here. And we're even going to do this. Truly a sign that your life is in a good place. This is definitely not a cry for help. And how are you getting rid of your tree seeds, friend? When you rot in the system? Like you give any vent at all for that? Because it doesn't look like you do to me. Well, well, I guess we pick this up. We put this here. And then we do this, right? And then use filters, tree seeds. Right there. And that's how those tree seeds get out. And maybe this will be okay. It's really hard to say at this point. But $8 are being made. Alright, check this off. Maybe it's okay. Next up, we actually have a happy story here when it comes to copper. And that it appears the bottleneck is now on copper, molten copper production. So we might be able to get a little more copper in the system by adding a few more oxygen furnaces. And we have all the material we need right there. So why would we not do this? Only laziness would keep us from doing this. And today, I do not feel lazy. So let's grab all of this. It has to go like right here, right? Let's put that down. Let's try to remember that pipe is there. Oh, it's stretched to its utmost. Right there. Okay. Unfortunately, we do not deal in crap belt anymore. Giving you an idea of how ancient this area is. But make it somewhat work, right? Alright, Sue. We also don't use garbage pipe or garbage power poles. We have evolved quite substantially from these days. Okay. In and power pole. Powerful. Are we good? No, of course not. Such would be too easy, eh? Alright, now we're good. And it's another cursed hybrid belt. But whatever. This is gonna be fine. Alright, so hopefully this will eat up all the copper cubes that we can produce. Because right now we're low on duralumin because no molten copper, because it's all being cast into this belt because the buffer is so high now. But whatever, it's fine. Alright, check this off. More molten copper. Done. Time for more soil extractors. We all know what this is going. It's going with me slamming my face in the pipes over and over and over again. Which is entertainment. Which is why everyone's here. I want... Or too far. I think. Yeah, here we are. Alright, the science is happening. Right now, the science is short because we're not producing enough soil. So, my gift to you, my friends, is more soil. It's just like adding 5 more. In fact, we can probably just add more still, right? I mean, why wouldn't I do this? What's this? Oh, look at this. Well, I don't care enough to mess with that. Alright, there you go. You're going good, you're going good. Why would you ever prod this? It's free. Like you would speed module it more before you prodded it. Alright, so that should be more soil onto the belt. Let's come over here and just kind of look at it. This is not going to be the last bottleneck by any means. Let's see, it's reaching the end of the belt now. Or maybe it was always doing that. Who can say, really? Okay. What are you doing with your ash? This last one right here. Like, you have a chance of making ash off of this. What do you do with it? I guess it goes on this belt and gets filtered out right here and back into the ash line. That makes sense. Alright, so we may see a slight uptick in automation science being made. take a look in a bit. All right, this concludes everything I wanted to do. Are we? Is Vat Brains on? Vat Brains are on. Nice. We have Vat Brains going, and Science Permit is still that low. I would expect it to be like 22, 24, something like that. Apparently not. Oh, here. No, it's not backed up. It just doesn't reach. All right, let's take a look. Automation science. Doesn't look like there was even a little bit of a tick up. Like maybe ever so slight. It's still rising. All right, so maybe I added on like 10% with that. All right, sure, fine, whatever. The important part is we have to go back to our mantra. What is the core that drives us? And it's a single phrase. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't think about it. Don't let those thoughts into your head. They shall lead you astray. Instead, just go build factory. My list of notes is nowhere near done, so we're going to start just checking stuff off. All right, first thing on my list of notes. Muddy sludge vent. Looks like now that we have glass making online, that we are producing muddy sludge. Yeah, we're all jammed. No, we're not even jammed up. Huh. I thought I was going to need to do a muddy sludge vent, but apparently not. Maybe I'll put one in, because I know I'm going to need one. So, okay, let's do it. It's on the list, so let's respect the list. And I determined that ultimately these are going to be dumped into moss, but approximately we're going to be dumping them into electrolyzers and turning the muddy sludge into dirt and oxygen. Just getting rid of it like that. The problem is, I don't believe there is a way of getting rid of muddy sludge that does not have byproducts in itself. Like, it's just you're shifting the byproducts around a little bit, and that's unfortunate. So I think what we need to do is come right here, right? Is this a valid... yeah, I think this is probably what we gotta do, eh? Unless we can free up this line. Right here. Can you do it? You can just do it. Oh, so beautiful. Back in your hole, muddy sludge. Now we need, no, not this. Specifically not this. Well, actually, probably, yeah. And we want to overflow at 95. Can we use this line? It would be better if we did not. If we did like a little curl like this. We can't touch that. Oh. We kind of have a problem, don't we? Okay, I need to put in a curve, and I can't put in a curve. I guess what we have to do is something like this then. And then our valve goes right here, and we overflow at 95, thank you. Then we go up one more, and this is our vent line. Okay. Alright, we can move this. See, this is why I was trying to take such care with all of these lines I'm using. Because it gets so tangled in here so fast. And this is even with us only having one direction of lines, in that we only have lines going towards the storage area. We don't have lines coming from the storage area. That coming from is handled by the biofluid network, and that's not having problems at the moment. So, like, with half the pipes, we're still having issues. Anyway, stop talking. We're going to be making We're going to be electrolyzing muddy sludge in order to make, just to get rid of it. It's going to make soil and it's going to make oxygen. Waste oxygen. Alright, so here, are you just the same size? Nice. So 1 and then 2. You. We also output water, waste water. Ooh. What to do about that, huh? Yeah, that is actually a little bit of a problem. Well, anyway, we have a natural tie-in right here. So right there, right there. We are producing a product, which is soil, which will come right here. Whoop, whoop. And you don't produce enough of it to make me want to stack it. So this is unfortunately more complicated than I want it to be. It's kind of bulky. So maybe I try to contract it a little bit. Maybe I do this. And the water comes together like so. And then I come down and we just live with underground belts. It's not so bad, right? There you go. Alright. This good? Does it make us happy? Sorta? Kinda, sorta happy? As happy as we can feel in this cold, unfeeling, senseless world of ours. And why do I stop here? Just cause. Bang, 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 bang. And then you're down to 8 megawatts. And you're going to be drinking down 300 muddy sludge a second. Which is going to be just fine for us for quite some time, I feel. So, good. Now we just have to deal with consequences of our actions. So we have oxygen, so we don't have far to go there. Just come over here, turn, and come down and in. Seems rather straightforward. The water is a bigger problem, because I'm going to have to find a consumer of water. Which you would think would be, pretty simple. I could also void it, but I don't have any lakes nearby. Maybe I need to establish a water void. Like, have all of the biofluid providers all go to one receiver, which is just dump in a lake, It'll be kind of annoying for the Gobachovs and such. But that's that. Waste walks oxygen back into the system. Waste water. I guess we can just kind of hook it into all these and hope it's enough. If we take a tank, and that's a buffer, put it right here. Come down like so. And we just... Oh, wait. Why are you doing this? Oh, because it's... Yeah, never mind. Because it knows exactly what it's doing. And I am the one who is confused. There. And so that's water for this, and we'll stop at 20%, right? Good. And then we'll have a buffer, and we'll just tie it to a couple consumers. Right here. And we can hook in more if we need to. And so we have water disposal here. if anything overflows, and it's kind of inevitable that something will be flowing and consuming that water. But wait a second. Wait again. This is not water consumers here. This is just a water cycle. So this doesn't actually work at all, does it? Huh. Yeah. Okay, so maybe I've kind of screwed up here. Alright, so that's better. We have to pick up all this pipe. Whenever you can, decomplicate your life. Just good life advice right there. Applicable in just about any situation. So all this water needs to find a way out. So we need to find a water consumer, which is not over here. It would have to be right here. This is like the nearest one. And you're set up incorrectly to do this job. Because you are plugged directly in. You would have to be take a step out. Do we have another water producer here? Yeah, doing the same game. So we have some water consumers. Here's another one. And we just wander over here and we try to do our best, right? It's like whatever works most. Then do I come up? Do I believe in this? Or do I ultimately believe in everything? A true polytheist. Omnitheist, rather. Something like that. So this strikes me as a okay idea. With one big issue. This is going to work. That's not going to work. We'll have to do something. Alright, so you are the issue. Back off for a second, friend. And I need you to be like this. I need you to underflow less than 20. And because this happens to be water, it is legal to push this button. Okay, so now that's fine. This is salt coming this way. So what I will do is kind of make a little hole right there. And then we will plug in like this. And the wastewater will come over. I am not convinced that this is a good idea. I am only convinced that this is the idea that I'm doing right now. And if that ever jams, I will just have to add more consumers to this line. But I think it's probably going to jam because this produces a lot of water. And it'll need complementary processing over here if it ever needs to go. So maybe we do just a little more. Just a little more. Because this needs a lot of water too. So what we'll do is the exact same thing. Valve. Underflow less than 20. Thank you. Please and thank you. We'll hook this in. Somewhere. Right here. These two probably don't need both be going. Alright. So, alright, two types of consumers in here now. Why are you stopped, actually? Why is this stopped? No, it's going. And then you're going, and you're going. But where are we regulated here? Surely I thought of something, right? Surely it should have been backed up right here. Because biomass doesn't rot. Well, I'm taking the temperature, the levels right here, and then it comes, and then it tries to go out? No. I don't know what this does. No, it comes this way. Comes to here. Okay, so it turns it off at that point. That's where we're regulated, and that's probably fine, I suppose. Alright, it's time to stop thinking about this. Muddy sludge is being reduced here. That's good. Maybe I didn't need to do this right now, but I need to do it at some point. Muddy sludge vent. Done. Next on my list, tailings vent. Is going to have to happen sometime. Tailings is used for a lot of useful stuff. I mean, it's also a waste product, a large volume waste product, which must be eliminated. So, can we get away with this? Just right here. Looks like it. I don't know if waste saline is ever going to be a thing. So you overflow at 95. That might not be sensitive enough, but it's what I'm going to start with. And we're going to drag over to the waste disposal area. Duly marked right here. We're going to see if there's any competition for this. No. Alright, here we are. We have to dispose of tailings. Tailings. And how to do this as clean as possible. I don't want to make anything. I just want it to go away. Turn it into crude oil and olefins. That's pretty much the opposite of what I want. Biofilm is expensive, but that's a pretty good void. This makes tailings dust, and I'm not thrilled with that. But tailings dust has its uses, right? Yeah. We can make artificial blood like this? For real? It takes a long time, and it makes a lot of wastewater, which is in and of itself is good. Because you can take that arthropod blood, and you can just void it into copper. So, it's kind of a pity it takes so much tailings dust here. This is a good, really good wastewater generator. And wastewater generators are good for urea, and urea is good for plastic, but I think I have a plan that goes the other way on this. So, yeah, and it gets sorted into rich dust. Rich dust is just useless, basically. You can get some chromite sand out of it. That's just a pure waste material. So do I want to go this way? Not really, no. 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 How do I get rid of tailings in large amounts? Like, I wouldn't mind so much if it was just tailings into tailings dust and that was just it. But it looks like we can't escape the dust unless we want to use biofilm, and I don't. Because it's going to be so much. This is too expensive to consider right now at my current technological level. Like, this is an interesting one. Tailings goes to coal water slurry. And what do you get to use in? All sorts of biofluid stuff, yeah. And it goes into aromatics and benzene. So it's waste. Tailings goes into coal water slurry. Coal water slurry is a specialty chemical which we need some of, not a lot of. But then we can overflow that into just make some benzene and some aromatics. How is this a terrible idea? Okay, the terrible idea is the volume. Can I use this much benzene? That's the question. I'm going to end up with a lot, and I mean a lot of waste benzene. How do I get rid of it? Well, I can't do that. And it doesn't look like this has very good solutions to get rid of it. Like I can go to nitrobenzene eventually, but then what? Like I need good venting stuff. Like this is a good vent right here because I can always just no, well yeah, this will consume the nitrobenzene completely. So that's kind of an expensive overflow if it ever kicks in. Am I thinking too hard about this? Almost assuredly, right? That's a lot of sulfuric acid, man. Maybe I'm just thinking too hard. I should stay simple. Cold water slurry is interesting though. Probably just interesting for itself, not interesting as a vent. Even though it makes aromatics, and traditionally aromatics are very precious. Alright, we're just doing this normally. Tailings are going to be made into Nexlet in an evaporator. And it's going to make tailing dust out. And we didn't wire up the soil out. So let's figure that out right now. Mr. Dinosaur. Right here. Store food. Right here. And I want you to fill cargo. And this is waste soil, which goes into material processing. Waste soil right there. There you go, my friend. Go and do a good job. Alright, so we need more caravans and we need evaporators. And then we'll put in a tailings processing unit. Evaps are up here. Yes? Yeah, we'll start with 5, sure. Right there. Why do I have so much FTS reactors? I need pipes. More pipe. I need to get rid of some of this trash. Hello, whale. Right there. No, that's not trash, but this is. That's trash. That's trash. This is trash, that's trash. Other than that, I'm okay, I think. Alright, need some more dinosaurs. And I don't have any. That's trash. Alright, we're gonna let these guys... Yeah, I'm full up. Sorry. Beat you to it. Let's go get some more dinosaurs. And then we'll put in a tailings processor. I don't know what I'm going to do with the tailings dust. Maybe I put a full processor in just on the spot, you know? Tailings dust into rich dust into everything. But that's so many outs. And tailings dust does have a purpose, so maybe I just toss it in a bin for now. And then wait until later, an unspecified later, in order to make a tailings dust vent, complete the cycle. That sounds pretty lazy, which sounds almost exactly what I'm trying to do, right? Just all of you come with me. It's Dinosaur Day. Then, move on to the next point. I don't know if I'm going to get any real forward progress here today. I think it's just doing chores. Completing all the half-done stuff from the last few episodes. In there, I'll take 3. Thank you. So, one more time. Tailings dust. This is what we mean. And we can sort that into coal dust and rich dust on the spot. Is tailings dust used in anything I care about? Well, this works. Yeah, maybe we do this on the spot. That's 3 dinosaurs out, unfortunately. Interrupts are coming, and I can have 1 dinosaur service all this. Or I could do this, which is 2 dinosaurs, but is causing us problems. Alright, then we do this, and then we get other stuff. So this is again 3 dinosaurs. And then the rest of the stuff doesn't even matter. Like, a lot of it looks okay. This looks pretty okay to me, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to rely on it. So just, it's not going to be a primary thing anywhere. Distill gravel. Okay, so this is how you make that. Oh, this makes a lot of coarse fraction, actually. Wow. I've never seen this, I think. This is a pretty good recipe, but it takes a ton of gravel. Alright, we're going to do this, and then we're going to solid sep it. Excuse me. Into you. And then we're going to just take this, and this is the waste ore, and this is waste coal dust. Okay, that's the plan. Solid sep. Do I have any on me? Oh, I already had evaporators on me. I need to get into that habit more. Solid sep right there. I just have to have the idea in my head I always have the buildings on me. And if I don't, that's more of a me problem than anything else. But this should be rather straightforward to set up right here. Tailings out. Make sure. I don't like how I'm sealing up this vent right here, which is going to cause me problems later on, but it's fine. It's fine for right now. It's fine. You know what? I just kind of realized I've committed a crime. I didn't leave a via here, did I? It's unacceptable. Alright, so like so. Seeing all those bots out. Yeah, okay, doing fine for now. Alright, so we're going to have one input and lots of outputs, unfortunately. Not a fan of this by any means. So let's just start here. You're going to separate... No. 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 Yes. No, wait. No. Reject separate. It's just generalized rejects. It's not any specific kind of rejects. So we're going to have 4 out. How can we do this better? How can we do this better? I guess we do this. We're going to have a more complicated dinosaur than we like. Alright, this is going to be very complicated indeed, isn't it? That's fine. I'm willing to screw stuff up in the future if it means I don't have to think very hard right now. Okay, so everything that comes out of here comes into here. So 1, 2, 3, and then we need evaps. We're going to do 5, 1, 2, via, 1, 2, 3. And you guys are just making Nextlet for me. And as I recall, you do not make an insignificant amount of Nextlet at that. So like this, this, like that. Alright, so the Nextlet comes in. Then we have to do some fancy programming. We're going to have to do a delivery in reverse, right? A delivery is the dinosaur stops until such a time when... Yeah, sure. The conditions have met when a delivery needs to be made. But the delivery in reverse has to be the dinosaur stops until such a time as stuff needs to be taken away, right? Does this make sense? Are these the babblings of a madman? Let's just see if I can make it work real fast. This is all just stuff I've come up with right now, which is untrustworthy to say the least. Let's figure it out. Alright, tailings processing. You're in. There, right there. There, and I really hope this is enough. It eats 30 a second. Well, wait a second. We're doing this a little backwards, right? Because everything comes out here. That's okay. So what we'll do is do this. Output priority to the left, and that's Nextlet. No, wait. No, everything comes out. Just no, it has to be tailings dust. It has to be. So we're gonna do something weird, right? There's no getting around it. So we want output priority to the right and you to be tailings dust. Like so. And you come out like this. And this is how you get in. Yeah, weird is one way to put it, right? An abomination is probably a more accurate way to describe this. Alright, so everything else comes in here and you come in right here. And what we have to decide is we're going to have how many outputs? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is not going to divide into 4 very well, so what we want is to do this. Raw Nextlet, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we want titanium. Titanium ore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the other one is tin ore, right? Tin ore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leaving us only with excellent coal dust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something's wrong. It doesn't matter. It's all fine. Everything's fine. Alright, so a dinosaur is going to come here. And we're going to need coal dust. We're going to need titanium ore. We're going to need tin ore. And we're going to need raw Nextlet. Okay, so we have to do a reverse. So we have 8 of these. That's what the other one is. Alright, fine. We'll just do 8 of you. It's 8, 7, 7, 7. And then coal dust stacks to how high? Is it 100 or 200? It's 100. Alright, so they all stack to 100 except Nextlet ore. Does Nextlet ore stack to 100? It's weird. No. 50. Alright, so it's Nextlet is greater than or equal to. That's what we're doing here. Greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to. And it's all ores. So 400, 8 times 50, 700. Probably never be tripped. 700 and no wait, this is 400. And this is 700. Right. If this ever happens, go is triggered. Right. So, dinosaur, come here. You have a complicated life. But it's better than putting down like 7 dinosaurs. Store food. And I need you to come here. Come right here. And I want you to wait until certain condition, which is comparator equals go. And then when it does, I want you to get everything, fill cargo, fill the cargo. Yeah. And then I want you to go to waste coal dust right here. And until caravan has coal dust in quantity 0. And then I want you to go to waste tin, which is right here, until caravan has tin ore quantity 0. Then I want you to go titanium ore, which is right here, till caravan has titanium ore quantity 0. And do I have Nextlet? Do I have an? I think I do. Yeah, Nextlet right there. Until caravan has raw Nextlet. quantity 0. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is not the correct order of anything. I think it's probably titanium first, then nexolite, then tin, then copper. Alright, that's pretty good. I'm kind of proud of this, right? Food, in, go, do. And that should be ready. And we just have to wait for the tailings to roll in order to actually see it work. But that would require glass to be used, and right now it's not. We're just kind of full up and waiting, as we are in many places. Alright, we gotta check some stuff off. Muddy sludge vent, done. Tailings vent, done. Does this look? Still not spilling over, because it's not running. Right. So now we need xylenol is not regulated. I think xylenol does not deserve to be in the fluid stack. The rules of the fluid buffers right here is you either have to be made in multiple places. You have to have something making a byproduct comes in here. So this is a sorting for byproducts, or it has to be in bulk widespread use. And xylenol does not trip any one of those requirements. So I really need to get it out and free up those tanks for something else, but not right now. All right, right there. You need to underflow less than 20. Good. Hey, I got an idea. I want to go look at some graphs. Automation science. So yeah, it did perk up. Solidly perked up and then kind of fell off a bit. Wonder why. Let's go look. Probably out of small parts. I think small parts are the limiting factor. Oh, but everyone's going right now. We cannot research any faster than what we're doing. This is maximum fast. That's nice. Don't do that. So what is our problem? Why aren't you going even faster? I don't know. These guys seem like they're going full speed. It's not small parts, it's not planter boxes. So maybe we hit a line of spalinin here, and it was a while before it could get back up. I could kind of believe that. Alright, anyway, we have finally hit escape velocity here. Finally using the stack to its full. What's wrong with electricity? Did you see that? Did you see that? We're at 9 gigs. Yeah, that. You saw that, right? Oh, man. So why are we at 9? Oh, the particle accelerator was running. I really don't want to deal with this right now. We're going to put this on notes for next episode. South base needs more power. And that's just... Okay, I am going to look at this a little bit. Because I don't think it's going to be anything I can fix, right? Like, unless any of these guys are jammed. Which is inevitable, frankly. Yeah, like these guys are jammed. And it's... Okay. Okay, breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Attempt to fix the world, right? Attempt to be a force for good within the world and try not to think about tree seeds. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts, no tree seed thoughts. How did this even come to be? Okay, right here. You. For some reason, due to the machinations of some evil god, here we are. Like, we can do something like this. And that works a little bit, right? Just a little bit. But we really need to get those tree seeds out of there. And this works. I mean, we need a better way to do that. This will produce more power. I mean, yay. But it's just gonna jam again. Man. How have I gone so wrong? This has got the same problem. How have I come to this point in my life where everything is just so wrong? Isn't this a tree seed outline right here? Isn't that what we decided at some point? That's what this is about? No, I suppose. I don't know what this line is about. Let's take a look. Look back in history. It's about nothing. This line goes nowhere. It does nothing. That means I can recruit it, right? Oh, this is the old, waste product line when the biocred used to decay. That does mean I can use it. Need you to do tree seeds. I think that's probably going to be the name of the episode. Just tree seeds, exclamation point, and exclamation point. In all caps, of course, like a true patrician. Right there, right there. Is this the end? No, this is nowhere near the end. The tree seed scourge will ride on. The plague is not cured. We have only come up with yet another intermediate palliative. And come this way, friend. I say friend in the loosest of terms. Alright, right there. Like, that's what I think of you. Alright, that should be producing more power, right? That was 4 Mach 2s that were offline. That will definitely... it's definitely important. So maybe that solved our power crisis. Maybe this is just pure cope. Let's go take a look up here, right? So we have some pressurized steam here. We are building up a little bit. Are we at the... No, this... Oh, nice. Tech again. 2 techs in one episode. We're actually just ripping through this right now. So I'm going to try to do this recipe. I have all the stuff. There's no reason not to. Like, why would I... This recipe right here is worse. It requires more ingredients. It makes your sodium sulfate go 50% farther, but not on treated wood, and you have to use fiber instead of raw fiber. I'm not sure if I agree with that. Isn't this the next stop on our way to wherever the hell we're going? Well, no. Doesn't look like that. We have our vent for acetone right here. That's going to be needed eventually. We were going for something. Something. Oh, we're probably going to need this soon. I think I'm probably going to be doing this, right? Here, so just research that, please. And it's increasing in pressure with steam, so great. We have solved a problem, maybe. I don't know. It's so hard to say what's going on down here, except we are researching tech pretty fast, so... Like 20 chem science a minute is nothing. It is nothing at all to be ashamed of. All right, what was I doing? Xylanol was taken care of. Okay, I've got a list of mores right here. So if we go to this, our sushi belt. Oh, why are we out? What are you supposed to be? Intermetallics. That shouldn't be a problem though. Maybe we're just behind. It's like, this is full up. Why aren't you going? No, Vilroy. Why aren't you going? You are going. Oh, we had a Yeah. Alright, that makes sense. That tracks. 0.2 a second. And we're never going to be using all of these. No, we will. Never mind. Ignore me. Alright, so that's on the way. It's being worked out. So we need more glass. Glass is used in lots of like 100 or 50, so we need to put an absolute ton of glass on the belt here. And it's all about ratios of amount of belt versus amount of item. So we need more titanium, it says. We're just going to give it the same treatment. And it wants more duralumin. So, okie day. It's like, here, you're going all the way up, friend. Congratulations, you hit the big time now. Duralumin for days. Alright, so that checks off that. Now I need an iron oxide void. Because if we look over in the earth stack, we produce waste iron oxide, which just isn't gotten rid of anywhere. So, let's do that. What we need are some of these. Because iron oxide is very easy to void. I think I have even a location in mind for this. Where is the goofy block? Yeah, right down here. You'll see what I'm doing. Come with me. What wonders we will see. Alright, right here, we have this goofy block. It's a half block because I happen to put this here. Why are we jammed? Why are we jammed? Oh, because we can't get rid of it. Yeah, it's just what I'm working on right now. So, and we have this coal reserve right here. 3 kerosene is a lot for a lump of coal. That's just really bad. It's really, really bad. It's the point where I don't know why anyone would do this. Except you have to, basically. And we have a very simple process happening here. We're just gonna forge all this iron oxide into iron. I guess we're just doing it real simple, and kind of wasteful. No, we can. If we're doing it like this, we can be more compact. Put one at the end. And we'll put one right here. Right? We can even do this a little slicker. Right there. And we can have iron oxide out. And then just iron in. So this is fine, he says with shaking voice. So like this. And we'll put you right there. Oh, this is not fine, he says with a voice that isn't shaking so much, but acknowledges the way the world is. Okay, like there. If I'm going to execute this plan, that would not have worked. So like so. And it's never going to be stemmed any more than what it is right now, so. Is good, kinda. Do I believe in this? Dinosaur. You have a life. Store food. Go to waste iron oxide. Fill your cargo, come here, and we vent this cargo. Right here. Go and do that. And then we'll have this iron ore. And we'll just dump that in waste iron ore. Iron plate, rather, excuse me. Store food. Then come right here, and I need you to fill that cargo, and I need you to dump this in waste iron plate. Right there. Empty that cargo. Good, right? I think we're just going to loiter here to make sure that this is working while we think of what we're going to do next. All right, iron oxide void, done. Hook up strip distillates again for loaders. Ah, there we go. I knew I was going to forget to do this. So we turned this off so all the barrels would bleed out. And they have. Kind of want all this to also bleed out before we turn this on. Yeah, because we don't want to hook it up all the way. We want to get rid of these guys. We want to pick all of this up. So I guess we leave it run until it goes dry or at least very low. Alright, I'm going to keep the note, but I'm going to move on. Finish up quartz processing hookup alarm. I can probably do that from above, right? Why is this red? I don't agree with this at all. Yeah, don't do that. Do the opposite of that. That stays forever. So here we have powdered quartz in an amazing amount of stuff. And that is in third tier, all the way to the right, middle. 3, middle. And that's 1, 2, 3. In the middle, you are powdered quartz. There you go. Alarm hooked up. Yeah, that's exactly right. And we shouldn't be alarming on this at all because there's no reason to be alarmed. Why do we have a red on soil? A red on soil means we don't have enough soil. That just means the soil generator isn't working? Yeah, we're almost out of soil. It's weird. Is this all because of, this being jammed? We can't get rid of the coarse fraction. We can't get rid of the coarse fraction because we can't get rid of iron oxide. Can't get rid of iron oxide because what's happening right now? Which is this dinosaur unable to get through here. Alright, let's watch this machine go and feel a little better about ourselves. So, I might need to put in... Oh, I definitely need to put in more hands. Really, one arm isn't doing it, huh? At least it eats through it real fast, but I don't like how it can't vent. Alright, noted. It's more that, it's less that we can't vent, and it's more that the process is just so fast. So, what we do is just pick all this up. All this comes with me. It all goes away. Bye-bye, bye-bye. All goes away. You vent like so. A necessities, sirs. And we just eat through this as fast as possible. That was 2 deliveries. That was pretty good. And then, right here. We're slowly chewing through this. It's going to be a lot of deliveries before all this is eaten through. We'll do it. So that should even cascade down to here now? No, to here now. Yes, now this is running again because iron oxide is finally leaving the system. I don't know what we're going to do when we have to get rid of the crushed quartz. I suppose we smelt it in the glass, right? Alright, so good. Limestone destroyer can use some help. Alright, so let's take a look at that. Can't even remember what this was about. We destroy limestone by juggling it into soil, and then it vents soil. But I can't remember where we do that. Here's a primary soil maker. Why haven't you been going, actually? Oh, I guess it's just because it's so slow. Okay, that's intriguing. Where did we destroy limestone? Right here. This is a limestone destroyer, and I'm just taking it off, this node off, because it's not running. It's obviously working enough, right? That's almost logic. So next we hooked up alarms for quartz processing. I think so. Do we hook up glass alarm? That was the other one, right? Quartz glass. And that should be third stack, right hand side, second column, third row, right hand side, number 2. So second column, third row, right here. Yeah, your glass, you're hooked up. So good. And then last sodium sulfide plant has no water vent. Alright, so it seems like I just messed something up at some point. Going through all my tickets here. My factory now has tickets associated with it. Last sodium sulfide chem plant. You. Ah, yes. You have no water vent. Okay. I can fix this. I'll make it better. Alright, checked. Done. Next is more sodium hydroxide. Alright. I know we need more of that just in general, and I've reserved a space for it. So let's go do that. And then, after this, we will actually be done with all of our chores. See, this is flowing freely now. Kinda flowing freely. This could go a little faster, I guess. Or maybe that's just all the backlog we're getting through right now. So hard to say. See, it's out now, so just assume it's fine, right? Everything's fine. Move on. Don't look at it. If there's a motto for this factory, it's just, it's fine. Don't look at it. It's okay. Everything's gonna be good. Okay, power. This guy, no. What we want to do is we just want to use our same infrastructure right here. And add in more sodium hydroxide blocks, only venting this way. So, how do we make this work? Well, I guess come all the way over here. No, well, we get one block. No, I think we get to here, right? Copy that. And we do this. Over here. Just leave a little space. Here, I should turn the bots off. And like that. And so we want to grab you now. But not like the whole you. And you go here. Yes? No, like this. There, that's a block of 4. Now we want exactly this one more time, right? We need more chem plants. But it's apparently not set up for this, eh? We're gonna inspect this. Leave a nice clean surface. And put that down. Oops. There we go. And that fills the space nicely. In fact, we're gonna move it over a little bit. We're gonna need a few more chem plants. And we just kind of have to stare at it and see if it's working, right? Try to figure that out. Probably like that. Okay. No, wait. We're not done. Not done at all. Because it needs to be inverted, right? Everything from the belts, maybe? Like the salt has to come over. And I'm probably don't have enough salt that actually makes this real. To run this full power. Um, we'll see. What we need right now are some more chemical plants. Should be found right there. Okay, don't worry, they'll all be used. Over here. Then after this, we'll actually get to go do oil sand stuff. Alright, so try to think about this. This is making sodium hydroxide, and obviously this has to come this way now. Okay, just kind of deal with that. And then we have limestone, and limestone has to end up in here, which is going to be a problem because of this windmill. Maybe I'll just remove the windmill. And salt comes around here and will come down. Okay, I accept that. But also we need to accept that this comes down like so. This comes down like so. Right there. Okay, so we have limestone out in all cases. We have sodium hydroxide coming over here. You're going to get, here, take a lap, whale. This is going to move a bit farther here. We'll move farther here. And I wish I hadn't picked that up, right? There you go, take that. Alright, so then we'll hop, and then now we'll hop here. Hop here. This will make a lot, I mean a lot more sodium hydroxide. Alright, so that's in. And what we'll want is a splitter like so. Well, that's a little ugly. But I suppose we'll tolerate it. It's touching when it should not. Alright, so good. Salt be gone. And now that's out, and now we have we have to reverse this belt, which carries the limestone. So you have to come right here. Then you come right here again. Isn't it nice to play Factorio? Alright, so the salt comes over and gets in right here. The limestone comes over and gets in right here, and I don't know how we're going to join it into this line. We could do it the primitive way. Like, I don't think this is a good idea. I think this is a really big problem, honestly, to go one belted right there. Maybe what we have to do is this. No, it's going to be so very difficult, right? There's no space at all here. Looks like, no, there is. You can pick these guys up. They are kind of unnecessary. Is this good? No. Is this horrible, causing me to vomit uncontrollably? Also no. I do think this is almost a good compromise. Alright, the last thing we need to do is get the slaked lime in, which is super duper simple, right? Alright, I'll be with you in a moment, don't worry. Okay. Clip. Okay. Sodium hydroxide maker of the future. Go. Make it real, my bots. I will reward you with a trip to the diesel bar afterwards. Do I have anything I'm embarrassed of? No. Alright, running. Good. And that has to change. That can't be just a dead end. We respect ourselves more than this. There you go. Some help. You need some help and a buddy. When I'm completely out of good inserters. And it's just gonna clog, right? That's what life is like here. Okay, more sodium hydroxide taken care of. What's with all the complaints down here? Oh, I'm out of... I am out of supply. Alright, we need to get oil sand extractors now. Because our next task is bitumen. And right up here, it's the War of the Worlds looking things. Right there. We have 4 right there, which means we probably have about 4 in here somewhere, right? Right here? Yeah. So we're gonna go get the others, and our first oil extractor pod is gonna have to number in 8. There's just nothing we can do about that. Why am I just flooded with 1,000 bots trying to all give me stuff? I wonder if it's a power thing. Oh, it is. Look at them wait in line. Alright. Chase me, boys. Chase me. Maybe not. Let power flood into my being. Yes. I should be screaming. My hair should be standing on end and turned stark white. Yes! Instead, I'm just kind of here. How is... Well, first off, we're just ripping through these texts. Which is good. Alright, so now we are almost completely out of waste iron ore, iron oxide. And the problem is, if we have a problem, if it can be said that we have a problem, then the name of the problem is dinosaur capacity. This is going just fine. Alright, I'm sorry guys, I gotta go. I know, yes, thank you, yes, yeah. Right here, thank you. So, what are we gonna do? We are gonna go up to here, I think. I think the oil sand we are going to start with. It's not permanent, I don't think. It's right here. And is this line real? No. We're going to even clean up this line. So we're going to make some actual forward progress today. I'm not under the illusion that we're actually going to get through to bitumen processing. I don't believe that's actually true. We might lay out a block or two. Then it'll be end of episode. The next episode will actually get bitumen up and going. And then hopefully syngas up and going. The good syngas recipe. And with that, we'll be able to get methane using the good methane recipe. Be able to get well, no, we don't have activated carbon yet. Activated carbon up here. Yeah, I would like this recipe too, but I can't have both. We have coal dust, we have hydroxide, we have nitrogen. We don't have zinc chloride. We have everything that goes into zinc chloride, so I should probably do this. It's gonna be another demand on chlorine, though. It doesn't matter. Alright, so standard extraction colony tactics right here, right? So like this. Like this. It's like we've been doing in Factorio since we first mined our first patch, right? We all know how this is done. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna put a Should probably be beaconed, right? Really should be. Do I have it in me to make a beacon right now? Oh, we're gonna do it. Aerial outpost right here. I actually don't know where to put it. Right here instead. And drag this down, especially since the miners are so big. I can't just paint the world with them like I would with iron or copper, you know? Oh, did I put this in the wrong spot? I did. Prophetic. Prophecy of what? I don't know, but prophetic. This way, and you get just one here. All but certain it will not be the last one, though. Okay. For power, we should put down 2 windmills. These guys take 1 minute. Maybe we put 3 windmills down. Eventually, we will envelop this with the rest of the factory, and these guys will be repurposed. But that world is not today. Full wall? No, that was a mistake. I ought not have done that. But it is always a joyous occasion when new material is added to the factory. That's what we're doing right now. So try to concentrate on the positive, right? Be positive. Don't be negative. Think good things, and good things will happen. So you have like a 30 megawatt budget, I guess. Let's see what we can do. So it looks like we need some sort of 2-4, something like that. Speed module. That's going to take too much. Just a 3. Yeah, we can run you. Run you forever. So this adds... No, you're low power. Maybe not. Really? Oh, because all these guys take more power too. Alright. Solution for this is another wind turbine. We're kind of at a low ebb right now with it only putting out 15 megawatts. So... There. Another wind turbine. Do we feel better now? Okay. Alright, so we have oil sands. Beautiful. So how fast is this going? It's like 3 times 3. I could speed modulate it more if I really cared, but I don't think I do. I think we're good to... Oh, I've got limestone. Oh, I know, I'll get rid of that. I don't have to moan and bitch about that anymore. I could just dump that in its proper bin. Why haven't I done something with this? Was I saving this for a reason? I don't know. I can't tell what's up with me. Store food, come here, fill cargo, and then go dump that. And we decide it's oil sands is unrefined sulfur. That's how we're modeling this. So, Mr. Whale, off you go. Do my will. And now I need still more whales. I need so much. And we're going to have to start setting up bitumen processing. And tomorrow is bitumen and maybe syngas on top of that. Certainly both if I can manage to do the cognitive work right now. Anyway, I came here for materials. That's probably too much. Let's do it anyway. Alright, so, oil sands. This messy, messy little item. You are now made in... We need jaw crushers. Great. And it takes a second. Second and a half. And then we get crushed oil sand. Crushed oil sand goes to oil sand slurry. We have to do both of these, right? So that takes 3 seconds. and that takes 3 seconds. So we need fewer of these, but I'm not sure how to classify that. So we need centrifugal pan, and we need hydroclassifier. And then after all that, we make tailings too. We get oil and sand slurry, and that comes here, and that goes to right here, bitumen. So we need floats. So floats, centrifugal pans, and hydroclassifiers. Okie dokie. Centrifugal pan. Alright, you'll just come with me. Floats. Right here, that's a thickener, not a flot. How many pressure pumps do I have? Where do pressure pumps come from? Right here? Yeah, and I got enough, don't worry about it. So, flot, which I cannot remember the image of. I know I will recognize it immediately when my eyes light on it, but I don't see it right now. That's an evaporator. Alright, fine, you got me. Float. It's in raw ores. What? No, it's flot, not float. It looks like dust. Follow. It's got arrows up on the bottom, I guess. That's what I'm supposed to key in on. But why don't I see one? He asks, confused. Oh, because they're right here. I don't have any here, and I need hydro classifiers. Alright, we're getting too much stuff in our inventory. Take this, take this. Is there anything else that matters? Maybe, maybe not. So we have Jaw Crush. Probably need more you. Probably need 12 of you, honestly. So just grab that. Be fine. Jaw Crush goes into Hydrocyclone and Centrifugal Pan. And then it goes into Flots. And then it gets blown with air to make bitumen. Air and naphtha. Alright. Probably get this done in this episode, right? Oh, and I need more windmills. Are there any here down the box? Yes. Only 9 though. Wonder why. Alright, we're gonna go in and get those windmills. And we're gonna set up oil sand processing. That will doubtless be it for the day. Bitumen does pass the test for do I need to be in storage tanks or not, because of the volume test. We need far more. You're just completely stopped up? Why? Why? Oh wow, look how many gearboxes we have. Why aren't we making more? No duralumin? And that's copper related, right? Or just demand related? Okay, don't look at it. Don't look at it, it's probably fine. Everything's fine. You saw it moving there at full speed, right? That means it's fine. It'll eventually get through it, or maybe it won't. Either is okay. I feel great. What are we looking for here? You need nacelle, and you need electric engine units, and that's probably copper, right? What's this guy doing? You're waiting for this? This is waiting for stainless? Or waiting for duralumin? I can't tell what's going on anymore. Oh, it's waiting for ASP. And ASP is waiting for duralumin. Okay, it all comes down to duralumin. Alright, understood. Don't care. Running away. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Yeah, getting syngas up and running is going to be a big jump forward. Like, I could be making it out of coal gas right now, but I don't wanna. I want to use the right recipe. So we're not doing any of this. Instead, we're doing this, right? We're just gonna copy and paste you. poopy, and pest. And then I don't think I believe in any of this right here. No, wait, don't do any of this. Ah, that's the wrong area. Ah, okay. Okay, it's gonna be alright. Bots off while I plan. It's like it's not the first time at all where I have tried to paste this into the wrong block. There's downsides with everything looking the same and being standardized that I can't actually see anymore. Like, this just doesn't exist at all in this world. I guess this is what we go with, right? Off you go, boys. I think even the next block should be simple too. Just copy and paste the last one, only do it right, you know? Use the entire space and block myself off. So what we should do is finish this first off. Just take a nice little lap. Put all this in place. And bots off. We have to do this, but do it right, right? So, Koopy, you should go right here, right? Yeah. Only this isn't the whole story. What we need is to, well, it's not a lot of the story, because, okay, this really isn't any of the story. Never mind. Okay, reset. No, we're not copying that. I suppose we can copy this, but we'll have to put in an exception. Well, that's fine. So we want to line it up just like so. And we don't want the second tier, because that's just not relevant to our interests right now. Later we will do that, not now. So you go right there, and then you go right there. Here, not even yet. So what we want now is to move this over by 2. 1, 2. I don't even think that's enough. I think it's like 3. It's like right here. This is what I want. The most space possible in logistics space on the left. This is a fine idea, right? Logistics space is over here. It's like, why wouldn't I do that over in the iron ore area? It looks like I probably should. So, and we get a whale home. It just easily fits in here now. And we can do logistics so much better. Okay. Alright. So we're going to give this a test drive. And see if it is what I'm looking for. So, first off, and bots on. Whale, give it to me. I need you to go get food, Mr. Whale, from your standard whale depot. Store food. Then I need you to go get oil sands, which are stored right here. Thank you. Fill that cargo, come here, right there, and I want you to empty that cargo. This is your job. You will do this almost certainly for the rest of your existence. Now go. Perform my will. Now, I believe what we want is more or less in the same pattern, right? We want to crush oil. Yeah, you. And it gives crushed oil sand and it gives stone. Are we seriously out of, stack inserters. We're almost out of just belt too. Alright, we gotta go in. And then I think I'll check down south. See how south is doing. I mean, obviously it's going pretty damn well. Look at that. So let's go take a look. How are we doing in the horrid Southland? We'll look here first. Have we filled up on Vittelroy yet? Yes. Are you moving? No. Duralumin is still a problem. Do I need to bring in another Duralumin maker? I'm thinking I do. No, we don't have enough copper for that. Yeah, this one isn't even running 24/7. How is Cooper doing? In fact, we can probably look at this on some sort of graph, right? Cooper plate. And we're still full up entirely. Why aren't you running? Oh. Okay. Alright, that is, in fact, embarrassing enough to go back, just drop down right now, and fix this problem. See what happens? This would probably just should be released right now. There's no need for this. Like, why are you... Here. Just get rid of this stuff. Make sure it gets out of there. Alright, so... Will this help? I don't know. At least I avoided at least one embarrassing comment. Because people do watch this. And people call me out on stuff like that. Are we perhaps out of stack inserters entirely? Hope not. No, here they are. Here. Everyone to me. To me. Or, like... What's going on? Why aren't you giving me my stuff? I need more stack inserters. But just putting them in this box. Why? Why would they just put them in this box? Why would they put the next lit power poles in the box when I need them? Oh wait, there was probably just too many... They determined that their job wasn't going to be completed, so they decided to just really half-ass it or something? I don't know. Who can say what goes on in the quote-unquote mind of bots? Alright, so, here we are. You do crushed oil sand, and not this. So, crushed oil sand. Thank you. Right there, right there. Yeah, that's good. And we get to move on to the next block. There's no reason whatsoever why we shouldn't just leave this for scaling space. Right, good. So now we have our crushed oil sand. And what do we do now? I think we have to go two directions, right? We have to make slurry, and we have to make... looks like we need twice as much slurry, and then froth. And then froth is... Froth is... You make slurry, and then you add more sand, and you get froth. Alright, so... It's kind of like a split off right here, I guess. And then, well... Oh, nice. Tech is just blazing in now. Glad I finally finished that. So, I am looking at... something else. What am I looking at? I've established that none of these are worthwhile, right? Like, no. No. What is the next thing to look for on our way to this, right? We want, Robo. You. This is what we want. So do we have everything here and everything here? Hey, we're actually getting kind of close. We have 5 more techs to go? Okay. Maybe close is exaggerating a teensy tiny bit. This is good. I should get this. I'm gonna need this real soon. Why didn't I get this earlier? And we can go for the Negesium. When you push what life can do too far. Yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna have to do all of this eventually. Just not now. What's this? Oh no. Don't look at it. It's evil. Alright, go for it. I should have been paying attention. It's a slurry. It's an oil sand slurry. You are made in a hydroclassifier. And I need to get steam in here. So, hydroclassifier should be right here somehow. And this is you make a liquid, right? So we have a solid in, 2 liquids in, and then a liquid out. So that kind of calls for doing this, right? Like so. Bang, bang. Like so. Bang, bang. How much steam do you consume? A ton. Wow, that consumes a lot of steam. 233 steam a second. Oh, wow. Just for one of these. Alright. That puts an entirely different color on this configuration. So I guess what we need to do is going to take four. It's going to take a pump jack and a level 2 pump jack and 4, maybe just a level 1 pump jack. 4 of these boilers to run one of those things. So I should try to keep that in mind somehow. Where'd I put pump jacks? I know we have a place for them now. Right there. Oh, only one. We'll go get more. I know there's got to be more, and if there isn't, I'll see what is short and put more of it on the belt. You know what I mean? So, right here. What's our problem? More duralumin. Oh, and we're probably just having generalized duralumin problems in every part of the factory right now. So, hopefully the extra molten copper makers I put online will actually do something. If not, well, I'll be very sad. Where are these things? I see that they're ordered. Ah, there they are. Come on. Come on, bring him in. Probably should have just snagged more when I was out there. But, what can you do? Hindsight. Alright. So that should be all of that. We're going to make a unit here for making slurry. Good. The material has arrived. So, we need to throw down water. And we need to throw down 4 you, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then pipe out like so. I want you to do that. That makes 600 water a second. So this is enough to power 2 of these. So we need now is our machine. Like so. Oh, you need water. 200 water a second. So yes, it's one of these per. And is this worth, can you do this? Some of them work and some of them don't. And honestly, that bothers me. I need to check this out, but okay. I very much enjoy this unit I've put together right here. I think it's a solid start. Full coverage instead. Sure. We can pretend like we're doing this correctly. Or we can just throw down power poles wherever. Which is more of my usual MO. Alright, sure. We're doing a test. Right there. Alright, do you get water? Why are you not producing steam? It does get water. Okay, good. Okay, that's nice. So this is a very good unit right here. I like it. You can even see it. It's all one level. Look at that. It's very tidy. Now we have to ask ourselves, how can we tile this fine thing? It also gets all of its stuff right in there, and it's self-contained. Oh, it's beautiful. The problem is, once it starts going faster, it's going to need to expand. Well, not even that, because we have modules here. Oh, I need a lot. Even more, please. I'm going to put in 2 of these today. But the ultimate goal will be more, because we need like this. Yeah. Huh. Looks like we're only going to be able to put 2 in line here. Let's see. Hold on. Quit. Something like this. I don't like... Well, okay. All of the space here can be for expansion later, because we'll have to put in more steam generators if we ever speed this up. So that's how I'm going to cope to myself. This is how it's going to work. So what we'll do... How many of these do I have? I picked up 20, but I only have one other good pump jack. Can I make one? No. For lack of steel? Alright. I will figure something out. I hope I probably need water for something else. Alright, just reserve it. Just try to remember this is what we're doing, right? Really shouldn't have hit the sauce to do that. Okay. And then here we have our out. Oh, I need to also ask the other question. Do any of these materials have any other use? Oil sand. Oil sand. Crushed oil sand is used in only stuff that's here. Slurry is used in only stuff that's here. Froth is used in only stuff that's here, and bitumen is our output. Alright, so perfect, right? And with this we get this, and we get syngas, and we're not going to do that. So basically we're just on this for syngas and eternal sulfur production. So, good. So right here. Down and over. And now we have to cut. One, two, right there. And then we have our basic unit, right? Bam, 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 bam. Alright, so we make 2 of these. We might be able to keep them going 24/7 with this. Now, these are massive steam consumers. Absolutely massive. Alright, but good. We're on our way. So next up, those 2 won't be running at the same time. I guess we go from the bottom right now. It's the other thing. It's the centrifugal pan, right? Where are you? So, what do you do? You are very bulky and very unpleasant. Bitumen froth. 2, 3. And so you have tailings out. Yeah, that's not lined up at all. And you take how long? Take quite a bit of time, actually. But you don't need much pressurized air at all. Where are you? Pressure pump. You are to make pressurized air for me. It's like 400 a second. Yeah. One of these can probably power an entire row. So you are banished to the utility area. And where I will put you, I'm not sure. It'll be like something like that. Next up. So you need solid in, 2 liquids in, and you produce 2 liquids. Wait a second. Didn't we do tailings up here? No tailings? No. Okay, so this is very straightforward then. So we will align to the bottom and then leave the center to grow into from both sides. You know? So, very straightforward. Grab you, align you to the bottom. Okay, don't do that. Start with this, align like so. There we go. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Alright, now let's hook this up. We have a 4 liquid system, which is just great, you know. Do one of these. Means I'll have to move the entire system up a little bit, and that's fine. V and V. That'll work out, right? So we'll do this. Well, no, this will work. Watch this trick. So you'll come out like so. The slurry will come up. It'll be very compact and very, very nice. We are like right here, I suppose. To be continued. Good. Then you come out right here and you go this way and that way. Right? So now we have, I suppose, a spot of difficulty, right? No, we can do it. You go out like this. Excuse me. And then right there, and you go straight up. Looks like that. This unfortunately is, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're not even going to need to move it up. It's like, no, wait a second. Well, wait a second. We can do this better. Wait a second, he says. Because we're using 2 instead of just 1, we can do this. The problem is connecting them. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that's good. So, right there, right there. Right there, right there. Okay, so that gets that out. And unfortunately this is belt space. I mean, I could have it leap. May still have it leap. So this has to be copied here. In its entirety, please. But not that. Leaving just our friend here, which I suppose we can go straight up on, right? So very, very compact, at least on the southern reach. There, there. Ooh, you don't want that. Hold on a second. Yeah, not yet, please. Just not yet. We'll be ready for you in a bit. And then up, up. Up. Good. Here. That's not hooked up to anything. Okay. So you do that instead. Alright, so you're hooked up. This is rather tidy. So the froth goes out like that, and it really should go, well, it's connected, and that's all that matters. So we'll connect you up somehow, connect this up somehow. I mean, like, just do it over here right now, right? So, like so. And then so, like so. And we have just nice staples at the end. Alright, so you're completely hooked up, you're completely hooked up. You're completely hooked up. You are completely hooked up. Yeah, everybody. Okay, so this is the correct place to put this, which means you have to go right here and you tile real pretty. Fortunately, this doesn't, huh? Only put in 10, which I suppose is good enough, right? So like that, like that, and we should probably put power in, right? Typically considered useful. How's this not tile? Oh, because it's in the wrong spot. Okay, how about that now? Easy. Okay, we are going to wrap up Bitumen, and that's going to be the last thing I do today. Then we'll do a recap. I've already played too long, but you know, nothing new there. And you do not split. You just come in like this. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Alright, so... Don't do that, please. What? Why? Why do you hurt me so badly? Alright, Sue, where is vacuum? Vacuum, or air. So like this, right there. This should be enough for a long, long time. You. That's necessary. Some of these are probably... Why is this different? What has happened? Have I copied and pasted something wrong? I'm pretty sure that's exactly what just happened. H. Yeah. Okay, I definitely copy and pasted. We have a slight issue here. Only slight, nobody panicked. H. Yeah, that's right. Maybe. H. You are correct. H. You are correct. H. Okay. We had a moment of utter brilliancy right there. But I believe we may have recovered. This is all tailings. That's all pressurized air. Wait a second, why aren't you in? Because we are putting it into the wrong place. Interesting, right? See, that doesn't work either. Alright, that worked. That did not work. Okay, just everybody be calm. It's just me clearly failing in an intelligence roll here. Nothing to see here, boys and girls. It is a completely normal situation. Alright, so what we want to do is we really just want to bring this together. Something nice and simple for right now. In fact, we're not even doing it like this because that's gonna leave possibility of causing us problems later on. We don't want to even let in the slightest chance of making problems for ourselves. Which is why we don't just turn off the game and walk away. Start like coloring. That's probably better for us, right? Just get a coloring book. It'll probably work out better in the long run. Can we not hit that from here? Alright, fine. So here we have our slurry. And we must bring it down to the froth. The slurry comes in right here. So good, slurry in. Tailings are going to be out. That's the froth out. These are tailings. So we're just going to drag tailings north. And I believe we have a tailings line just next door because of oh, we have to get rid of these rocks too. Alright, let's do both these things right now. So tailings comes from next door where we are hooked up to quartz processing. Where are you? Tailings line. Bam. Serious construction about to occur. Okay. Careful. Careful. We can go past max serious into stupid serious. There are levels beyond max, and no, you should not want any of them. Oh. Yeah, fluid extent of 1500. Once again, my life improved. We want this to just be underflow less than 200. 2000's good too. Just always go. Just 100%, never stop. Don't ask for directions, don't ask for permission, never stop. We have rocks somewhere. This is rock line right here. Why aren't you running? This is rock line. Serious question, why aren't you running? Ah, it is running, kinda, sorta. So let's hope I have enough. I think I do. So we need the side. I will say that this has gotten me very good at the nano tap. Oh, this is not good though. Is it supposed to be like this? Oh, guess so. Just the nano tap on the keyboard to move the absolute smallest distance. The addo tap. Okay, right there. We keep going and we do the same thing, and rocks come up from here. Where are you? Rocks. And you shall be processed using the same system as everything else. Except maybe I should pay attention to what I'm doing. Maybe, just maybe, this is the wrong place for these pipes. Just maybe, it could be right there. Okay, perfect. Rocks, get out. Why aren't you hooked up? Okay, there you go. You're all ready. Then we have room for expansion. That's ready. This is all working-ish. We have room for another bank. And so we are now at froth territory, which means it's time for the flotation cell. Which looks like this. So right here. Tell me a story. Flotation cell. You need to make bitumen, the product. And we have to have a product line out. Ah, where should it go? Probably on this line right here. And then into some tanks somewhere. But we need pressurized air in not a lot. We need naphtha. And we need the froth. Alright, so we need to do a specialist chemical. Which we should have done long ago, in my opinion. I don't know if I have enough for this. I'm positive I do not have enough. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I only have one left. It only comes here. I need a couple more. Alright, fine, I'll go in. I'll fix the problem properly. It's okay. I haven't played for that long. My eyes are still working, and I'm still coherent. It's when I can't really think or focus on anything. That's when it's time to play a different game. It's it's time to just log off. Maybe just read some internet, some nice web comments or something. Where did I put this stuff? Right over here. I run out of it pretty fast, so let's just grab a ton. It'll be used eventually, right? It needs time to regenerate it. Bam! Keep going faster. Ah, to infinity and beyond, I say. Excelsior. There. Alright, Sue. Put this in. And then all these guys in. Good. Alright, I'm waiting for you guys, and that is all. Then we have to summon Gorbachevs. I cast summon ex-Soviet leader. In fact, we're going to do that right here, because I guess I didn't need this at all, but I would have needed it at one point, so whatever. Questor. And then a tank. Actually, you should probably be on the other side, huh? You're not hooked up, you say? Guess you're not. Okay. Are now we hooked in? No. Not hooked in. Okay. No problem. I will inspect the lines again. There. Are we hooked in now? This is almost 50% done. Jeez. You're just ripping through text now. Give me naphtha. In quantity, a lot. Who would ever do anything but max? I don't understand, because 220,000 units of liquid is not that much. It really isn't. Especially when you consider the flying times of the Gorbachevs. So, keep like this. And here's our... Here. No, that's not right. Move down a bit. Alright, so naphtha coming in, froth coming in. And we can't do this because there's 3, so we have to do something like this. That's fine. Alright, so you have to come down a good bit. This is just a liquid-liquid transformation, so no solids at all. I mean, that's nifty. Just kind of quickly set up the standard, right? And it's like, it's just this, right? This, forever. You need 50 a second, you make just, okay, there's way too much of that. So it's just easy, easy peasy. Exactly what I needed for rounding out this episode. So that's just right here. Oh, and I'm not leaving vias. Oh, that's just terrible of me. Let's see if we can fix that right now. And I'm just going to leave it like this. Just, oh, we don't have these pipes. No vias is a big sin. I will fix that immediately. Right here, and you just do this, right? And I realize I don't have enough pipe. I'll go fix it. I'll fix everything. Everything's going to be okay. Trust me. Yeah, go get pipe now. We're waiting on the Gorbachevs to bring in everything anyway. Then we will finish this, and then we have to lead everything back in, which is... Voop. I think that was last episode's, the last time I touched in here. That was the equipment it gave for me, or fetched for me. Alright. Bang, bang, bang. So, back we go. Let's hook up tailings, right? Because we know we're going to have to, well, we're going to have to hook up everything. This is tailings. We should try to make it easy on us, right? This is tailings right here. So this shouldn't be here. This should be right there. In order to follow the doctrine of make it as easy as possible. We'll come right here for this. We'll head up, and that's bitumen out. Is this enough? I don't know. I have no idea about sizing right here. I think one of these can do 8, and there's only 4 here, or 6 here. We put in one more? Yes. Yes, we can. It even fits in really nice. Okay, nice. So, I kind of believe in this. This feels okay. Down here, and we only need one pump over in logistics space in order to make this all run. Okay. It's just like literally right there. Okay, good, you're in. The naphtha is not here yet. Give us a moment. I hope this line isn't used. Because I kind of just committed myself right there without thinking very hard about it. Okay, naphtha in. Froth comes from right here. Right here. No, it doesn't line up anywhere. Alright, we'll just do this then. It's a little ugly. Not a lot of ugly. Then lastly, that comes in. Bitumen out, tailings out. We just hooked up tailings already, so where do we suppose? Oh, there we are. There are our friends. We will pause and I guess we'll watch this thing work, and then we will hook up bitumen out. I believe we said we would try to ride a rail right here. Are there any other riders right now? Right. There's one just above the biofluid line. Oh, and there's a bunch right here. So we actually need to care about this. This line is becoming very populated, so we need to be right here. Maybe I should be where I'm trying to build. Alright, so right there. Alright, let's just take a look again, make sure that's really nice and right. I didn't slip my mouse at any point. Then, yeah, slides right in the middle of everything. We'll be able to get it through. Okay, good. So you gotta come up to here. And then... yeah. Okay, so... we do a nice leap right there. Alright, we're ready to start, right? The bitumen will clog up real fast, but I'll see everything run beforehand, right? That's the part that matters. I think I should do the tanks first. I don't know. Alright, so naphtha is here. Great. And more is coming. Alright, let's hook it up and watch. And we have plenty of room for growth. They're off. Oil sands pouring in, coming into the crushers. We'll just watch how it goes and see what I've failed at this time. Yep. There we go. Crush, crush. Oh, it's building up. Never mind. Because I'm using stack inserters. It takes a while. Okay, here is our first product, slipping down. Really looks like we're not chewing through it that fast. Well, I think that's probably an optical illusion based on how much the stack inserters have to stack up. Okay, here we are. Yeah, they still have to stack up. Wow, that takes a lot. Alright, so this makes all the slurry. Then we come down here, and it's so hard to see if these guys are running or not. Alright, there we go. And froth is going, and then down here, this guy's going. We're making bitumen. Okay, good. And it's filling up, and it's almost filled. Okay, we have hit a major goal this episode. And we're going to have this forever. Next episode, we're going to focus on turning the bitumen into truly industrial amounts of syngas. And then we will transform the syngas into methane. And after that, methane also goes into formaldehyde. Methane goes into cyanic acid. Cyanic acid starts the cyanic acid, and it almost got me. Almost got me. I almost tripped over it right there, and that would have been the end. Immediate game over. Build a new factory. But cyanic acid and ammonia and formic, another one. God, these stealth units are so hard to spot. Doesn't matter. And all sorts of good chemicals. Having both cyanic and ammonia means I have plastic in very large amounts, and I can cut that out of the southern factory. This also means that I can plant releases and do aug food up here, which is another thing that the southern factory is currently supplying us with, and also, very important from beginning to end. So it's very good I have a plan for getting that online here. It's good to have a plan. Alright, so here we are. Where is bitumen? Bitumen's black, just dead black, so it kind of belongs in the monocolor line, right? Yeah, sure. That makes sense to me. Let's do it. And there's... Oh, it's not regulated right now. I'll have to remember to go back out there and do that. I don't think there's ever such a thing as waste bitumen. Like, the reason I'm giving it space in the fluid stack is because it's needed in large amounts. That is the reason why. If it wasn't needed in such large amounts, I would not be doing this thing. We will try to just hook in right here if we can. That's my goal. We'll try to weasel in. Wood? Wood and bad. Alright, maybe we go next door. Maybe we try it one space over, you know? Alright, so here we go. Can we actually get all the way in? Multi-purpose pipes, show me the way. Yes. Okay. That is a little better, isn't it? This worries me that I don't see the lines crossing. So I'm just going to do this. I don't know if that fixes or hurts anything. We really only have a problem with one liquid. Like, we only have one thing overflowing in the entire system right now. Yeah, it's not true at all, is it? Wonder why the green wire just doesn't touch down here. Wait a second. These are showing totally different things. Like, why isn't the green wire for not having enough light oil making it up here? Yeah. Okay. Okay, hold on. Just breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You can solve that mystery in a moment here. Let's try to figure this situation out, though. Alright, bitumen in. Yes. Bitumen in. Alright, so light oil is right here-ish? No, you're empty. You're light oil. This says you shouldn't be alerting on light oil at all. What's going on here? Yet it is. Why? Alright, hold on. That might be some sort of problem. But for now, I need to go and observe the oil sands. And I have to put a regulator in on this right here. Underflow less than 20%. Great. Now, only a few of you guys are going. Biakuas. Probably input problems, honestly. I don't know, it takes a surprisingly long time to chew through this. It's outputting stone. Tailings appear to be getting out of here. This is kind of unexpected. Well, maybe we just need more here. Yeah, look at this. The jaw crushers are doing all the work. So why are you... Oh, we're in the wrong ratio, aren't we? I bet I need to put in more of these in order for more of these to run. Or, you know, also complete this belt. But I don't feel upset about this. This means there's a lot of room to scale. I bet we can see this. Let's take a look. Bitumen. The thump. The thump. So that's the new product online. Then we can go and take a look at it in the tubs. This is mostly full. That's full. We have made a lot of bitumen in a very short time. That's why it has to go in those tanks like that. But, alright. Oh, and the other thing I want to look at is tailings. Let's go take a look and see if we're venting tailings yet. There's only one way to exit. No, we're not. So all that stuff we set up earlier doesn't mean anything. Alright, so let's look at this. We're getting a green alert. Green alert is when we are overflowing and we cannot vent. We are not in green alert condition right here. So what is this? So we first latch onto this, right? Green is getting out. You can see the circuit lighting up here. Is that it's not this circuit, it's just this circuit. And so you're getting green in right here. For each that we are... So, oh, this has to be toggled off. Ooh. I think that's what it is, though. We have red and green reading off here, so you only need one. So that one only has one. One. Yeah, that red wire. Okay, this is going to be another problem right here, I think. So that'll fix that. But I have to be on the lookout for that, don't I? Alright, that's fine. That will can't... But the other thing is it wasn't alerting. So, okay, let's simulate a problem. Here we go. Why is this not making it out into the world? Yeah? Yeah, it comes here. It's on this wire. Very proud of you. Still on this wire. And it stops here. The green wire does not transfer. Okay, there we go. And now if we look in the alert room, yeah, we got an extra light. Saying light oil is a problem. Okay, good. Man, we got lots of problems. We need nickel? Are you kidding me? I suppose we have a use for it. We need gravel, we need mech parts, we need aluminum ore. Like the ore is kind of worrisome because I'm just gonna have to put in more whales, right? Ooh, okay, it's falling apart. You gotta take a look at that. And I don't particularly just want to add more whales, right? Though I suppose the only other solution is a very long belt, and the belt has greater throughput, so I should really consider that, right? Here, I can't do it like that. If I look like this, then I can do it. There you go. That turns off that alert. Alright, so one more time. Let's go look down here. See what's up with science today. We have burned through all of our automation science. This guy's... We're out of Logi science over here. Weird. And we're out of planter boxes. We had a... It's not you, it's... What is the problem here? No ash? Not enough ash coming in naturally. But there's tons of ash coming in over here. How much do I care? Not very much at all. We are researching so fast at this point. Everything is good. What's wrong with Logi Science, though? Are you Logi Science? You are not being made. You have no Sarcoris. No Sarcoris because no depolymerized organics? Why? It's an old machine. Need liquid manure. We are completely stuffed up. Great. Let's go fix that, and then we'll recap. I'm probably not even going to fix it right. I'm probably just going to clean the belt superficially. Shove it all in a box. Yeah, and just let it build back up again. Just don't think about it. My good old mantra. Still not in the right place. Right over here, right? And so this finally filled up. And it's just no good no more, right? No, don't pick that up. And the manure is just spoiling too much. I wonder if I should be turning it into liquid immediately. Like I should never, ever, ever be having manure on the belt. It should just be liquid manure on a pipe. That seems like a really solid idea right there. And having a solution to get rid of this rich clay would also be nice. I don't have anything in that regard. What am I gonna do with this stuff after I start getting... Alright, so now I've got poop in my inventory. Please no. So, this stuff. I suppose I could dunk it in brick making central, right? Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. Right there. Right there. Just clean you out. I don't know. This is not a good solution, but it is quite... This has been quite a long episode. It's time for me to be doing anything else but what I'm doing right now. This is good though. We had a very good episode today. Glad we got all the way through to Bitumen after doing so many chores. There you go. Go have fun. Turn that into bricks. And it's still not at all a permanent solution here. I really should automate this properly. I am being aggressively dumb at the moment, but what can I say? I'm weak. I'm so weak. Okay, are we going? No, these things are going. It's another problem. Alright, just don't look at it. Concentrate on the happy part. And that's dunking all of this iron ore in an appropriate box up north. Oh no. Help me. There you go. And then we're going to do a recap. And then after that, I'm going to go away. I'm going to go do something else. Tomorrow we set up syngas. And then probably methane. And then probably a whole bunch of stuff. There we go. Alright, so let's look at everything. Oh no, I got myself in the right position and then... There. Alright, let's look at everything one more time. Oil sand is coming in. It's getting munched. This guy's coming. Oh, we have a huge backlog here. This production of bitumen appears to be completely and 100% sustainable. That's wonderful. And up here at Bitumen Farm, or Oil Sands Farms, we're not producing a lot, but we can get more of these guys on the job basically anytime. Alright, I am now finished. Let's do a recap, ladies and gentlemen. I learned what the zoom point was. It's where your cursor is. That's... Okay guys, I suppose. I really wish it would zoom in on me. Alright, that's close enough. And now point my cursor directly where I want to zoom on and just get the proper zoom. Alright, that's nice. Screenshot and recap. What did we do today? So obviously up here in the North Factory we did a bunch of chores. We tweaked the sushi belt. We put in a iron oxide recycler here. We put in a muddy sludge void. We put in a tailings void right here. And all of that is pretty fantastic in my opinion. We also put in extra sodium hydroxide. It's like we doubled it and more, 150% increase, something like that. And that's good because we needed it, and it should be right here because it's taking advantage of all the other infrastructure I put in. So that's great. Everything's great. I didn't wire in a bitumen alarm here. I guess we gotta. Yeah, I guess we have to, right? So bitumen is in the system at second block from the top, second item. So let's do that right here. Excuse me. Oh, turn this back on. Light oil and then bitumen. Bitumen, the item. Okay. And you are now fully wired into the system. Alright. What else did we do up north here today? Obviously we put in the oil sand mining area up here, which will eventually intersect the growth of the factory, but I think not for a very long time. Not on this vertical. And then we routed it through central. We should probably... It still didn't do the proper thing because we still have oil sands right here. And that has to also be wired in. But we have no problems right now, so... it's masked. Excuse me, everyone. Excuse me. So where is sulfur? Sulfur, where are you? Right there. So you are oils. Oh, it's already... I did it already. Good. Sometimes I'm smarter than I think I am, and sometimes I'm simply a little more diligent. Alright, so all of this is working. It's aligned properly this time, as opposed to quartz and iron ore, which leaves a lot more room, a logistics space here on the left, and it's working very well in my opinion. These ratios are complete trash. They mean nothing. I was just throwing stuff down more or less as random, but it does work out. So now that we have bitumen, the next stop is syngas. From syngas to methane, from methane to ammonia, cyanic, formaldehyde, and a bunch of other stuff. But that's all coming. So great progress up here. Down in the South Factory, the best thing that can be said is that science is now going with a vengeance. We got like 2 techs today, which is really fantastic for Chem Sci techs. It's slowing a little bit due to stupidity with Logi science, but that will come back into focus later on. It'll be fine. Just, just, just it'll be fine. And I don't think I touched any. Well, I touched a few things today, right? Like we unscrewed this biomass power plant over here, which had gotten jammed on tree seeds again, and up here was jammed on tree seeds again. I think I found the one and only solution for that problem, and that has to be hard limited in you cannot make a tree seed while it's a possibility that a tree seed exists on the board to be used. So I have to take these lessons and incorporate them someday, which, implies that I have an ability to learn. I'm not sure that's going to ever be truly borne out by experiment. But as for everything else, I think I did a couple other things around here. I can't remember. Something happened. Maybe. I don't know. I'm done now. Thank you very much, everyone. See you all around. Bye, everybody. Bye. 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 Bye.